Well, I have great news, and I have terrible news. The great news is we're home, and I brought the boat, and I even emptied the boat. The bad news is that OBS kind of crashed, so I had found cool stuff, but you don't get to see it now. So we took a slightly different route home, and like over here is a cool ruined temple thing that when I saw it, I thought it was like a pillager outpost. It was not. And then we found a whole new set of islands over here that might be really fun to expand to. Doesn't have any trees, so we'll have to fix that. So, yeah, you missed some things. It wasn't that interesting. Good news is that there is a desert. It's like over here-ish. So we're just gonna hop in the boat, and I'm gonna go there. And I will see you when I get back. Okay, well, the good news is we've landed on solid ground. The bad news is we didn't land where I meant to. The good news again is that, hey look, new trees. So something worked. Something definitely worked. I think the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go over here and we're gonna cut down this apple tree? Pretty sure? So obviously it's gonna give us, apples. But more importantly, yeah, this is what I need. So it'll give us specific, like, apple saplings, which we want for growing something to do with vineyards. Plus it's just a little bit less random than trying to get apples off of an oak tree. It's a little bit more renewable, so we really only need the one, but I'll grab a couple of them. And when we strip down these logs, it's just gonna turn them into oak. Like, they're not actually anything special. The bark is pretty neat, but I don't have a special texture for it, so we'll probably only use it as and when we actually have a project that could use that as opposed to, like, spruce, or dark oak. And, yeah, that'll be basically that. The other thing, of course, is we need to go get ourselves some acacia. So I'm not gonna lie. This is, I think, one of my favorite trees in the game. It's like acacia and cherry. I don't know why, but I really like these two. And normally I think a lot of people are kind of down on acacias, and I have to admit, in the base texture pack, yeah, they're ugly. I'm not even gonna skirt around it. They're not pretty looking. But in this mod, look at that pretty wood color. It's so good. It's so good. I don't know. I love it. So I'm gonna get some saplings so that way we have plenty to work with. Assuming I can reach it. There we are. And that is another tree down. Okay, so we managed to get, like 5 saplings out of that. Which is just fine with me. But over the hill, I think I see a village. Now I'm just gonna tell you before you get startled. My villagers are orcs. Normally they're green. These ones are not. Just thought I'd warn you. So, if you're expecting anything different, now you know. Ooh, and since we're out here, what do we have? Crops of the wild, tomato seeds. Nice. Very cool. Okay, well, I'm gonna add that to our seed collection. And my cat is very desperate for me to know something. I don't know. So we have those, and what are you a messed up crop farm? Yeah, you are. Okay. Okay. Oh, no. Okay. This happened the last time, too. I don't know what is happening with the terrain generation, but every single time it messes up real bad like this. So, it's doing this in vanilla, too. So I guess we just gotta cope now. It is kind of cool with the renderer pack, though, that there's, like, seeds on the outside, or, roots, like, sticking out. Like, if you look at that. That's cool. It's not normally there. What do we have here? We've got some tiled clay. We're gonna have some villagers. What is happening here? This is madness. Hi, sweetie. Thank you. Thank you. I've been informed. I gotta go deal with my boy. Okay, so, I ended up blocking off some of this water, and then going to bed and waking up. Here we are now. We're back in the village. Not for you. Just for me. Just for me, this is brand new news. So it looks like we've got a stone cutter here. Looks like we've got some clay blocks, which I'm not too worried about, because we've got that, underground section with all that clay. We've got some terracotta. So I know that these are easy to make, but I don't like making them. So I might be a thief. We'll find out. I don't act like you're a surprise. I'm playing a fox, like, at some point. At some point, you know. But anyway, what have we got over here? Cauldron. Ooh, bread. I'll take the bread. Looks like some normal leather tunics, which is great, but I already have, like, diamond, so. That is one of the things that this mod pack did not fix, is that the progression system in World of Warcraft is non-existent. Or World of Warcraft. Oh my goodness. No, the progression system in World of Warcraft is great. The progression system in Minecraft is non-existent. Like, it can take, I don't know, 20 minutes to get diamond armor. It can take multiple days of gameplay, depending on where you spawn, to be able to get enough cows for leather. What is that? What is that? Like, I get that they're trying to rely on, ooh, barley. You having some kind of discipline and a desire and things like that. But if leather is going to be the hardest armor to get besides, like, chainmail and maybe netherite, right? If those three are going to be the hardest to get, why do they not deliver the most protection? Like, you should be rewarded for your efforts, and leather armor just does not reward us for anything. It's odd. Like, it seems like all those things should be rebalanced. So, am I going to do it? I sure would like to, but odds on, probably not. I do have an outline for a mod in the works. It would be a magic mod, because frankly I don't have a magic mod. And quite frankly, I think we're done with this village. Where are we? We're here. Okay, so we need to keep going north. North is where we go. Looks like we've got a lava pit there. Looks like we've got a ruined portal down here. Nice big ruined portal too. So if we wanted to live in the savannah, this might be an alright place, you know, if we wanted to set up a base here. But I think let's keep going north into this massive situation. So let me make sure I'm facing the right way. I am. There, okay. Let's go. So but anyway, I've got a magic mod that I'm currently finishing the outline for, and let me be very clear. I say magic mod like I'm gonna be able to program this thing. No. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I have abruptly more free time. That not for good reasons. But I do. And yeah. So anyway, maybe I will try my hand at modding. We'll see how far we get. I'm not great at programming, so that's kind of like a holdback, you know. You know what I really need? I really need a horse. Like, I don't know. Is there some way? Oh, that's a thought. Okay. Alright, so maybe not because of the way that create... Thank goodness cacti. Okay. So maybe not because of the way that creates contraptions handle entities. But also their seats. I don't know. I wonder if you can make like a livestock cart with the trains. Because that would be like ridiculously helpful. Hello, Wabbit. Hi. I can't really bring those home with me, so. Okay. But yeah, I think if we could get, a train with some way to transport horses. Is that a... I don't know. It would make it a lot easier for us to move things like, ooh, this is coral. Ooh. Not a whole lot, but it's nice. Transport a horse. Transport different kinds of... I guess we could theoretically make a mobile village. That might be really cool. To just make a big old train village. I don't know if that's even possible. I'd have to go test it. So, I don't know. I think that would be neat. But like I said, I definitely need to play with the trains and the train constructions. It's very involved. And we have a pillager outpost, which is handy for me. Let's have some salmon before we go, and then we're not going to get our butts kicked because the pillagers aren't here. Yeah, make exploration more fun. Make a lot of things just way easier, I think. There's the stairs. So it's really early in the morning, and I'm not gonna lie, my ADHD is acting up really bad, so I've got like 2 different conversations happening in my head at once, and they're not useful. Kernels, nice, okay. Potato, string, wheat. So, anyway. Trains, yes, I would like trains, thank you for asking. Mod idea? It's mostly, I'm not gonna lie, it's mostly a magic mod to rebalance peaceful mode. So that would be kind of the goal, is that... Right, okay, so in peaceful mode, as I'm sure you've noticed, there are certain things that we cannot do. Like, we can't progress, we cannot move the plot forward because of the fact that certain things just don't exist. So, for example, we can't get to the end right now. It's just not possible. We need Ender Pearls in order to get Eyes of Ender, and we need those in order to unlock the End Portal. So we can't get there now. Well, that's a shame. I don't really want to turn on monsters just to go kill a whole bunch of... What is happening here? To go kill a whole bunch of Endermen. You know, that just doesn't sound like a fun day to me. How did I lose my boat? How do you lose a boat? How do I keep losing this one? Did we approach it from a different angle? Maybe? So ideally what most of the mod would be is a way for you to be able to turn all of those mob drops into craftable items. So that way you can actually progress through the game and be able to actually do things like kill the Ender Dragon, right? Which I get it. It's a little bit weird to try and take on a mob that is supposed to be the final boss that, you know, if you've never fought mobs before, but his mechanics are not like normal combat. So, who really cares, right? What is... Y'all see that on the horizon? I've lost my boat. I'm stranded in the middle of the desert. I didn't pick it up. Maybe I tried to pick it up and then I didn't, and now it's just sort of an item floating in the ocean. That's possible. Not fun, but possible. What is... Okay, so you know how I mentioned that I was trying not to affect terrain generation a whole bunch? I may have failed at doing that. What? Oh. Bruh. Pardon my French? What the fuck is this? Is this a desert village? Oh, this is cool. Okay. Is that roast rabbit? That's raw rabbit. Okay. Well, I guess I can cook that up. Oh. Yeah, no, we found a desert village with a nether portal, like, right there. Well, this is great. This is perfect. This is exactly what we need. Hi, kitty cat. Okay, well, let's do a little bit of excavation, I guess. See what we find in here. This is cool. More obsidian. How big is this portal? What is happening here? How big is that lava pool? That's the next question. Looks like we got a tree branch or a steak. Okay. Don't know where you came from. You know what? Probably one of the bushes. Come to think of it. Alright, okay. So, that's my inventory filled up. Looks like it continues into there. We've definitely got some more lava flow going on. So, I think if I can get this place cleaned up, then we can have a direct nether portal into the village. And then, that way we have another hub to get to. Well, yeah, I mean, I'll absolutely take this. Anybody whose house is not claimed yet? There's a small child wandering around. Yeah, it looks like this house isn't claimed. Cactus, green dye. Oh, sorry. No, have your house, that's fine. I didn't realize you were in here. This is claimed. This is why it helps to wander around at night. You can actually see all who goes to bed and who doesn't. Hello, Ossifer. Oh! Rice. Finally. We have freaking rice. Okay. So yes, this place will help us find that. So blacksmith looks surprisingly unclaimed. Singular chunk of diamond. Okay. Okay. Claimed? Yes. There's probably some algorithm I don't know about that, like... What a camel. Well, I've always wanted a camel. I hear you can ride those. You're beautiful, sir. I wonder if there's some kind of algorithm where, like, it will only generate enough villagers to fill every house? Or something like that, you know? This is a really cool house. And you're not sleeping. Are you stuck? Hi. Are you the local nitwit? I guess. She's got a nice house, though. Oh, Mr. Camel, I don't have a saddle with which to ride you, which is a shame, so don't wander too far. And there is a pillager outpost nearby, but once again, we're on peaceful, so it doesn't actually matter. It's just a structure. Yeah, you live here. You live here. Okay, so I think that every house is probably claimed. That's fine. I guess we'll just go ahead and set up our own little hub here. Definitely looks like we've got some lava over here. That's good, because we got water over there. So if we need to, we can harvest more obsidian for the end portal. Or the nether portal, not the end portal. My goodness. So we'll just throw something down over here. Let's go ahead and get some chests made. At the very least, just the one. Yeah, that's fine. And now we can continue on our merry way. So the thing about this is that, I mean, we're going to excavate it, and we're going to get a whole bunch of sand, and that's lovely. You know, that's great. But it's entirely possible that this is the entirety of what the end portal was supposed to contain, and that everything else is just sort of randomly generated blocks with no homes. So that, I don't know what we'll make of that. So this looks like it was supposed to be a lava basin. Which tells me that, yeah. So the end portal should have sat right across here. Okay. Alright, well, we can make that happen. Let's go ahead and get this farmed up. Oh, I love that. Forgot I had vein miner turned on to harvest obsidian like that. Okay. Can that? Yes, it can. It looks like we really only need just 3 more. Now I could keep excavating. Alright, that is totally an option I have. But if we're going to be here anyway, I might as well try and see if we can get some iron. So that way we can get a bucket. Because we're going to need one. I don't like the looks of this. Down we go anyway. Puppy feet. Yeah, we'll get some puppy feet. Yeah. Alright. So now we know we can smelt the iron at least, if we find it. And here's some iron. Alright. Oh, I love vein miner. I don't know how anybody mines without it. There's water down there. There's a whole ass cave system down here is what there is. Okay. Alright. Well, 19 is probably enough for now. This looks like it'll be fun to explore, but when we're far more equipped and in a far less precarious situation, because we are thousands of blocks away from home, and yeah, I have keep inventory, but I want to make sure that we keep this village and this portal. No guarantee that I'm going to find it again. So, instead of risking it all, let's just go ahead and do with what we have. And what we have is a blacksmith somewhere up this hill. Oh, this place needs some help. No. No? Where is it? You're not it? No, you're not it. Okay. Here you are. We got plenty of cats. That's for sure. Okay. Start smelting. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. Okay. Oh, I'll come back for you. It's literally right over there. Okay, That's what I like to see. Perfect. Okay, so now we're just gonna sit here for entirely too long. I love it! It just goes in a wave. Yeah, do we have a little bit of loss? Sure. Sure we do. But not as much loss as the amount of time it would have taken. 41. 41 obsidian. That is perfect. Oh, and we've lost a villager to the void. Excellent. Okay, now we just need fire. Now, in theory, somewhere down here is a chest with a fire charge. Right, in theory, that's down here. Unfortunately, with all of our carving away, I'm not actually seeing anything like that. It does normally generate near the end, or near the portal frame. Yeah, I'm seeing nothing. I don't think this one came with it. So now we need to go get ourselves some flint, which means we need gravel. Gravel is on that wall. Can we get to it? Yes, we can. But we must do so carefully. Oh, that's a shame. Okay. That's honestly good enough. We really only need the one, and we will just re-farm it. That would have sucked. Okay. Alright, well, I guess we'll go the long way around. Smooth sandstone. That is smooth sandstone. Why would that generate? You know what? Let's stop asking questions. I have a job to do. You are gravel, right? Yes, okay. I've made that mistake before. There it is. That's all we need. And fire! Okay. Well, I guess before we get too excited, let's figure out where we land. Oh, nice, wonderful. We landed in another fucking basalt delta. At least we're not inside it this time. Okay. We're not inside the delta. Like, in the delta. And we're not in lava in the delta. So I guess it's fine. But you know what I don't see? Is my bridge to home. So, that could be very interesting. Let's pull up F3. 186.14. So home's that way. Okay. Well, of all the dumb journeys I've taken myself on, this is not the worst of them. Let's be completely honest. And to be fair, we've actually accomplished literally anything. So I'm not gonna complain too loudly, I guess. The only thing is that now I really do have to mine through 186 blocks of lava. And nether, yeah, with that as an eternal possibility. Bucket's just not going to do us any good. Let's go ahead and get out the cobblestone. Oh, through we go. Hello. A little chamber through here. Like it circles up that direction. Interesting, interesting. Might be something for future us to explore, but not right now. Right now we have a home to get to. Okay. Okay, we've made progress. Alright, and that is... Okay, that's the Gorilla Island portal. That's what I want to hear. Alright, so now we just need to figure out how to get down. Start back here, I guess? Hello, sir. Okay. I will take that. Hello, my good cat. You seem beepy today. What's going on with you? You're disappointed because I have not fed you and because your man is not home? He's at work. I can't bring him home. I'm sorry. I tell you this every day. He has to come home on his own. I do not have unlimited power over the man. Okay. Great. Well, we made it. That's all that matters. And we didn't die trying. Let's go ahead and clear our inventory. I'm gonna go get all the stuff moved, and then I will see you back shortly, I'm sure. Okay, and we're back. That was weirdly stressful. I had to decrease the render distance again. Whatever, it's fine. So, we're gonna go ahead and get our cactus planted. We're just gonna do a nice checkerboard, I think. Doesn't need to be too complicated for what we're gonna do. And then, we've got our cactus here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do one more set right here. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, hey, look, my editor's awake. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. So now, while we wait for those to grow, so that way we can get the pistons, I did a little bit of playing around last night. And we definitely... something changed in the way the world is generated. Now, what I'm hoping is that that's not going to affect this world. That it'll just all load in with the new chunks and that we don't have to start in fresh, because that would suck. I'm really liking this world, but I don't think that I would play it if I weren't recording it. Hey. I love you. Go be stressy somewhere else, please. Just for now. So, yeah, I don't know. Hopefully this isn't going to mess with too many of our plans, but now that we've got that new spawn in the brand new spot, in theory, we should start to see new things generated, because there's definitely a whole bunch more ore that I didn't realize we were supposed to have. There's, like, new structures. I was wandering around on a test world yesterday and found, like, a Brewfest tent, of all things. Yeah. So there's definitely stuff. So for now, I think what I'm going to focus on, though, is we're going to try and get our farms started over here. Because what I'd like to do is I want to be able to start growing all the different crops. And if we need to, possibly build a greenhouse. We shouldn't have too many issues because this is a tropical place. Hi? Are you a wandering trader? You are. Sir, you know we don't have emeralds this far. Why do you come here? Why did you put... Yes, that's the reasonable place to put your llamas. What is happening? What is even happening? Thur. This is a Wendy's. Okay, whatever. It's fine. So we have this little wheat farm over here. And it's great for our purposes. It is running up into our jungle farm. So possibly the answer is to organize the farms and to cut down this whole stretch through here, which I hate to say it, but I think is what we're going to have to do, so that way we can level things out and have a little bit more space to grow in all the senses. We didn't go get that rice, but honestly I think it's fine, and I shouldn't have too much that stacks into the containers, but best to test. It's good enough. It's good enough. That'll do. Oh. Yeah, so I guess I'll just go ahead and get this leveled out. Grab my shears, because I want to keep these ferns for decorating purposes of something. We have our little underground bunker here. And I wouldn't mind a nice decorative house, but we'll see. Okay, alright, so great news. The cacti have grown, and we have a brand new farm, and the ground is level. So, it definitely feels like we have a lot more space, but at the same time, I don't know, it feels both large and small. I'm kinda struggling with what to do. So all of our crops are now growing. They'll be ready for harvest soon. We've got our cacti over here, as I already mentioned. And we have this nice, big, wide open area. So this brings us to some questions about what we want to do. Because this is spawn. And right now it really does kind of feel like we're struggling a little bit. We've explored a lot of the world. The Nether is now getting pretty well connected. I'm really happy with us, the progression that we've made with trying to get the world connected enough. Our map is now, it's growing. Look at that. It's loading and it's growing. So definitely I think we have made progress. At some point we will have this whole coastline filled out and we will know exactly what we're looking at. And I mean, like, we have our big old Gorilla's Island over here. It is really cool to watch this thing update in real time, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it's over there. I had to decrease my render distance because it was causing me problems when I was trying to load through the Nether. I think we've just got too many things on my processor, and even now it's kind of struggle busting, so we can't see it anymore. But, you know, there is progress. that sort of brings me to what we want to do with this island, because we can continue to use it as a gigantic farm. We can continue to throw down trees and haphazardly just sort of attempt things, and that's fine. But I would like for this to be a real spawn, a real place. And then that way it feels like when we move into the tower, there's a reason that we moved into the tower and not just because I wanted somewhere new to live. So this should be kind of a hub. Considering where we are, considering where we're at on the map, this makes the most sense as a shipyard of some kind. And I'm not thinking about doing a medieval shipyard, I'm thinking about doing something a little different. Since we have already built our gorilla's windmill, since we've already built our gorilla's windmill, at this point it makes more sense for us to just continue with the theme out here. You know? So, how does everybody feel about Plastic Beach? Not the album cover. Don't remember what that is? Let me remind you. This is the Plastic Beach. Now yes, there are definitely some choices being made here. Choices that we can't really make for ourselves. For example, despite all the trees that Minecraft has, it doesn't have palm trees. So that's part of it. Another part is that it's meant to make things look like they've been built out of plastic. There is a plane vertically integrated into the island. So yeah, there are some things that are not going to work. But we got some ships, we got a water plane, we've got a very unique island, and this shape gives us a ton of space vertically for us to move into and have like a real proper house, and also horizontally for us to continue to grow. So I'm thinking, what if we used this as a jumping off point to make our new island, old island, spawn island, that's it, into. And, you know, the worst part is that I'm recording this in isolation before the first episode is aired, and so therefore I have no idea whether or not you all are watching or care. Isn't time lovely? So, I like it. I think that it's a neat idea, and it gives me a new opportunity to try out Action Replay. Yeah, because I think that it would be cool for you to actually see me build the island in Action Replay, and not just wake back up and, oh no, here it is. Yeah, so I think that'll be what we do maybe next episode, but for right now, I think we've done enough. We've gone on an adventure. My Minecraft has attempted to crash 3 separate times, and I've lost data. That's a good recording session. So anyway, I hope that y'all are having a lovely day, and hopefully by the next time that we come in, you won't have to see the world through only my little fox eyes. That'll be great. Yeah, so anyway, I hope y'all have a lovely day. Good luck with your Monday, and happy building.